Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving has been benched until he gets fully vaccinated for COVID. That means he will not be able to play. He won't be able to practice or travel with the team. And he's going to lose a whole lot of money until he gets the shot. National correspondent Paul Gerke is in New York this morning. Paul, the Nets are sending a message, but Irving is also sending a pretty strong message. Would you say that he's becoming an activist for being able to not be told what to do?
This isn't the first time in Kyrie's career that he's decided to be vocal about something that he may not be the most knowledgeable on, Adrienne. We'll talk about that again in just a second. But for now, as for the Nets, they're drawing a line in the sand. They say they don't have any room on the roster for part-timers. They want guys who are 100% full-time committed to the club. Kyrie stood to lose more than $16 million if he only played in Brooklyn's away games. But since he would not be able to practice with the team here in New York, it just made more sense for both parties for him to sit out for now. As for Kyrie's thought process, that's a little tougher to suss out. He's choosing to be a martyr on this issue, claiming he's not anti-vaccine and that he's just standing up for the people who are losing their jobs to vaccine mandates. The Athletic published some insight last night, including this excerpt, which says Kyrie wants to be a voice for the voiceless, according to one anonymous source. But there are some very obvious problems with that. One, he's not using his voice. Instead of giving interviews to explain why he's making these decisions, he's communicating via anonymous third-party sources. And two, the anti-vaccine lobby is anything but voiceless. We feature that side of the issue almost every single day on this show. And three, Kyrie is no expert on health or pretty much anything other than basketball. This is the same guy who previously went on the record to say that dinosaurs never existed, the moon landing was fake, and that we are living on a flat Earth.
Hey, I'm still stuck on $16 million at stake here that he is set to lose. If he does decide to reverse course, Paul, what are his options? Are the Nets saying as soon as he gets vaccinated, he's back on the court?
Yeah, that's the plan. And the way the vaccine mandate works in New York is you can return the next day to work once you've had the shot. Now, the Nets could trade Kyrie, but any value they'd get in return would be greatly diminished because everyone in the country knows about this predicament right now. I think the plan at this point is just to wait and see if Kyrie changes his mind, wait and see if maybe New York's vaccine mandate gets overturned, wait and see if maybe Kyrie can get some sort of special performer status exemption, something like that. According to Sean Marks, the Nets general manager, Kyrie is still part of the family.